Hey folks, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3, where last time we finally finished Shadowheart's questline, retrieving her parents and sending them back to camp. She'll live with the burden of Shar's curse for the rest of her life, but with her parents saved, she's made her choice. We take a look here. The only companion quest we have left is at the end of the game for our boy Gale here. We're going to go ahead and take a quick peek around this area. See if we've missed anything.
How much further can I go?
I don't think there's anything else besides the Mirror of Loss, which we may be able to use to get Shadowheart her memories back. Yeah, nothing in these vases. So let's have Shadowheart approach the mirror and see if we can do anything here.
Let's see what we have here.
A huge polished disc looms before you. A mirror. One that was used to wrest your memories from you.
Okay. Gaze into the mirror, intent on offering it one of your memories, or salute a religion, offer a prayer to the mirror. Why is she wearing the warped headband of intellect? Well, we have disadvantage because we serve Saluna. But maybe this is the only way to have it work. Let's try it. Okay. So we serve Saluna, we have disadvantage. This is a DC 25. We get a +7. Let's add guidance. +8. So we need to roll 17 at disadvantage for a guarantee. Or the lowest possible value we could get where we have a chance is going to be what? 14? This is going to be rough. 18 and a 7. That is not going to do it. Let's see if we can use inspiration here. Ooh, this is going to be tough. 15 and a 7. Ah, the disadvantage is killing me. 14 and a 7 again. How many 7s can I roll? I've only got 2 more shots. Double 15s. +3. Hey, we made it. All right. Amazing.
You feel a presence, dark and ancient. It approves of your fealty.
Huh. Gaze into the mirror, intent on offering it one of your memories? So, we can give up a memory, but can we get our memories back? I mean, we don't have a choice here. After everything we just went through, we have to try.
With so much of your mind already surrendered to the mirror, you have nothing to offer. A sorry outcome. The dark mirror seems to turn dormant. Its hunger is sated.
Huh. Can we attack it? No. Okay, so it seems then that there's no way to retrieve our memories here. Perhaps one of the others could offer a memory and gain some sort of benefit, but that seems precarious at best. Unfortunately, it seems her memories, we're not going to get them back. So the only thing left to do here is go speak to, go and speak with, oh, well, I guess there are a couple more things to look at here. We have a gate there. Is there anything over on this side? No, not really. There's like an area over here. I don't know what this is. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be much unless perhaps we can jump somewhere. There's a little something here that I don't know that we've seen. And then there's, yeah, okay. So I'm not sure. I guess that's it. Now hold on. There is a little space over here. There doesn't appear to be anything of value though. Okay. I guess we'll check out this cell over here in hopes that somebody died inside with a fun goodie or two. We can see the decapitated Gith. They did have a Gith crossbow, which we can add to our wares, and some studded leather armor, but that's about it.
Yankee. Head removed. They tortured her for information, then made sure the corpse couldn't help anyone else.
Oh, there is something there. We've got conspicuous rubble. And a note. Subject mapping results Githyanki number 7. A log of interrogation notes detailing a Githyanki captive's torture over a number of days. Yeah, we've already seen this from elsewhere. Well, that appears to be about it. There's like a little chunklet of space over here that we can navigate, but I don't think there's anything of value. There's like a skeleton poking out of the rubble there. But yeah, that's it. Okay, we're done here. Let's go meet up with Nocturne, I think was her name, and see if she has any comment now that we've finished what we started here. I never really did find out what this altar was about with the black diamond. So let's snatch this back. No effect. All right. Where's that black diamond? Let's get ready to sell these. Once again, I've got keys that didn't go where they were supposed to. Let's drag those in here. Excuse me. So, keys. All right, let's just drag all the keys in. There were 3 of them. All right. And let's go, yeah, let's go check in with Nocturne, see if she has anything new to say. She said to come back and talk to her after. Let's see if anything's changed.
Very well.
Greetings. Do you seek to trade? As Shadowheart's friend, I'll extend the privilege to you as well.
Okay, let me see your wares. What have you got? Let's see. Crawler mucus, drow poison, elixir of guileful movement, oil of bane, combustion speed. We'll take a potion of superior healing. We'll take them all. We'll take these supreme healings as well. What else have you got? Purple worm toxin, remedial poison, wizard's bane oil. So she's got a lot of poisons. Charm person we don't need. Otto's irresistible dance. Those are very nice. Look how expensive they are though. 3,300 for all 4. Scroll of seeming and scroll of telekinesis. I don't think we're gonna buy anything here, but let's sell our wares.
Trust no one.
Okay, that's fine.
Be sure to get everything you need. Come tomorrow, I'll be gone.
Fair enough. Shadowheart, why don't you speak to her?
No harm in a little conversation.
I can still scarcely believe it. You've returned, and the Mother Superior is gone. So much can change, so quickly.
Yeah, there's still much I can't remember. Can you share anything with me from when we were young?
Well, you had a pet mouse for a while. It was against the rules, of course. You used to hide him under your robes and feed him from your rations.
Did he have a name?
Nibbles. I suggested Bree, but you were having none of it. She caught you with him. Forced you to get rid of him in front of everyone. To make an example. You
Yikes.
always loved animals. But you never let yourself get too close after that. I'm sorry. Not the sort of thing you want to hear, I'm sure.
I don't suppose there are any pleasant memories you could share?
Well, you know that little scar on your elbow?
You know about that? It's barely the size of a pea.
I was there when you picked that up. It was years ago when we were initiates. Some of the others were intent on tormenting us until you showed them the error of their ways. I think it was 6 against 2, and most of them were bigger than us to boot, but you saw them off, all of them. There were some bruised lips and black eyes in the mess hall that night, and from then on they left us alone. Or at least, they bothered us less.
What about the scar?
A collision between your elbow and the teeth of a girl called Budug. She came away from it worse than you. She was on the same mission as you. I suppose she won't be coming back.
After Shadowheart got done with her, she was butt ugly.
Soon broke up the fighting, but she didn't punish us. In fact, I saw her smiling. I think she was proud of you.
Anything else?
Just small things, silly things. The sort you'd scarcely recall even if your memories were left intact. You had a little hiding place that you went to when you needed to get away. You brought me there sometimes. We'd talk, play, read, do each other's hair.
I think I found the place you mean, behind a storage area.
You'd be the first. As Quartermaster, I was able to keep it hidden back there, exactly as you left it.
And from what you said before, you're the one responsible for my hair?
The plait and fringe? Yes, on your instructions, of course. You were very intent on a bold look, I think you said. My hands were cramped by the time I finished, but you were very pleased. I like the new look as well, though. You always did like a dramatic touch.
Are you just gonna remain here? There's no need if Iconia's gone.
Remains to be seen. This place is all I've ever known. In time, perhaps I'll venture out there, see what I've been missing. But for now, old habits die hard.
All right. Seems like she was a very good friend to Shadowheart. I'm sad we can't do more for her, offer her a place at our camp or something like that, but there's not much left to do but leave at this point.
I've got a long road ahead.
So,
Swift as my feet can go.
in terms of like our overall goal, obviously we still have to deal with Orin. We have to get Orin's Netherstone. We know that the Temple of Baal, the access point, is likely below the Candle Hollow gravestone area, or shop, or whatever. We've gained quite a few allies. At some point we want to free Orpheus and confront the Emperor. And then ultimately, once we have the 3 Netherstones, we have to claim the Crown of Karsus and just defeat the Elder Brain here. But largely, what we have left to do in terms of our gameplay is to continue exploring the city, looking for secrets, finding powerful allies, and magical weapons and things like that. Anything that could help us get stronger. One thing I'm considering, actually, is we found a mace, or a warhammer, that would set the strength score to 18. So that could be really good for Astarion. I'm not sure he can wield it offhand, so it'd have to be in the main hand. Scarlet Remittance is really good. We're not using Sweet Bloodletting because we're doing all our damage with the Dead Shot, but we do get the benefit of Scarlet Remittance from wielding this. And wielding this in the offhand does give us another crit stack. Oh, I know what I wanted to do.
Tread lightly.
All right, let's do this. Since we've got some lovely corpses here, let's go over to Tava, and let's have her put on Mystic Carrion's ring here. So we have a ring from Mystic Carrion. Where is it? Where's the ring? Those are bracers, amulet. What is it? So does somebody else have it? The Crypt Lord's ring. Okay. Not sure where the other ring has gone. Did it go into somebody else's inventory? Is that what happened? All right, hold on. Where the hell is it? I am confused. What happened to her other ring? So she was wearing the caustic band. Now, where's the Crypt Lord's ring? For some reason, it's over here on Astarion. All right, let's give it to her. Sorry, that was a bit odd. Oh, that does not respond well to what's happening. All right, there's something, it's a bit of a bug there. Let's have her cast Create Undead on this Shara Novice, Monteith. Okay, now, the question is, if I take the ring off, do I lose the mummy, who is now my servant? They have Dreadful Glare, affix a target with your baleful gaze to frighten it. Or multi-attack. Wow, 16 to 66 damage and a curse. All right, let's see what happens. I don't know if this is gonna... we're just learning here. But I'm gonna swap the ring out now for this one. And, okay, the mummy immediately disappears. That's too bad. I'll have to remember that in the future. If I want the mummy, I have to give up one of these rings. I wonder if I can cast it again. Probably not, right? Yeah, until long rest. All right, well, that's too bad, but at least I learned how it works. I think giving up 2 acid damage per attack is worth having another minion like that. So, you know, obviously today is a bust, but moving forward, we'll remember that that's a possibility. I don't know if she's the right one to wear it. We could give it to one of these other 3 as well. We'll consider that next time, after we've had a long rest and we have another corpse that we can work with. We'll consider who's the best person to use that. Okay, so we're done here in the House of Grief. I believe before we head to the Upper City, there's a couple more places in the sewers that I want to check out. I want to check out the Undercity ruins for one. I want to see what's down here. There's a whole story going on with the silent vendor down here and the dead sorcerer. There was a whole story going on. We're not entirely sure what the deal is, but let's check out these Undercity ruins if Astarion lockpicking impossible. Damn. Lockpicking impossible.
Ancient whispers fills your mind as you approach the door. It is rife with magic. Old, deathly magic.
A new vessel brimming with blood darkens Baal's door to baptize his deus most holy. Do you have proof of your faith to our Lord?
Okay, this is the door to the Temple of Baal. I thought it was underneath the Candle Hallow place, but let's just leave. We're not ready for this right now. I mean, we're ready for it, but I don't want to do it right now. So, okay, that's the Undercity ruins. So what is underneath the Candle Hallow place? Maybe that is the other side of this door. That's plausible, right? Oh, hold on. There's... No, we've read that, right? Passage of Pestilence? Yeah. Okay. So I'm not sure... I'm not sure how to get in here, but I think maybe that leads from the entrance beneath Candle Hallow, and then goes over to that door there where we present Gortash's hand, I believe. So with that done, I think there's one more thing up top we want to check out, which is we never went to the area beneath the graveyard. So we should check that out. Where was that? Where was the graveyard? Up here? Okay. Got a bit of a walk to get there. And then it was considered trespassing to go in, so we'll have to be careful that we don't irk the guardian lady who's wandering around. I forget what her title was, but there's some lady who like is the guardian of the graveyard. Other places we haven't been, there's a couple of homes we didn't break into because we didn't have a reason to, particularly the gate, the park ranger lady, or whoever it was that was the caretaker for the park. And I think there's 1 or 2 more houses here in the lower city that we missed. Where are you guys? Why are you so slow to walk? Oh, hold on. Somebody's got to be encumbered, right? It's Astarion. Astarion is encumbered. That's why he's moving so slowly. All right. Oh, why has he got all the gold? That's not right.
Let's move.
Okay. Is that more like it? There we go. Okay.
Shut them up.
All right. Where are we? The graveyard's over here. Yes. This is what I'm thinking of. The mortuary.
More talk. Any luck with the carpenter?
I fear not, my child. Your daughter's casket will have to wait.
Because we've been through all the mausoleums, I think.
Her rites will be said. Her body made one with the soil.
All right. Are you giving off light right now? You are. Okay. Let's
More talk.
have... All right. She's the Mortalk. Let's let her kind of like do her rounds. And then when nobody's watching, we're going to have Astarion break in here.
By the signal heard, quick and quiet.
Okay, that gets us inside. Let's go. All right, let's check out the mortuary. It's not that big. We have records of the deceased here.
No, never mind.
A seemingly endless list of names and causes of death are written in a delicate cursive. This details a recent entry. Deceased, Duke Bellin Stelmane, human female, brown hair, slight build. Cause of death, blood loss, 36 stab wounds. Position of cuts suggests deliberate placement. Right hand removed from body post-mortem. Blood sample reactive to crawler mucus. Deceased was paralyzed when murder took place. Burial on hold until Flaming Fist investigation is complete. Some double doors, and in here, got a pile of sacks with just some sandals in it. What else have we got? Jar of Mystic Carrion's lungs. Oh, okay. Well, he's dead, so we don't need anything with that. We have Valmorba's notebook we'll check out. A collection of Mortician's professional notes on embalming and mummification. The most recent note is as follows. I've purchased a rare find from an adventurer who found it in the Undercity, an ancient funerary jar containing internal organs that have been preserved for, well, I don't know, centuries at least. Their mummification technique is unknown to me and may include a combination of mortuary alchemy and necromantic enchantments. I must find the time to study this in detail, as what I learn could be invaluable in enhancing my own embalming techniques. We've got some various alchemy ingredients, I guess used for embalming, as well as the other things. Flower preservation notes and a corpse rose. We'll read the notes here, if we can. Log 47, sample 32A, added summer lily infused oil to boiling wax. The dipped bouquet neither wilted nor carried the odor of decay. However, scent was uniform and lacked variety. Potential ideas: add widow's blossom and whispering bloom to the wax. More pleasant scent, but difficult to maintain solution integrity. The use of a porous solution, a varnish, but visible effects may be more obvious. Prestidigitation, use spell to imbue the bouquet with original odor. However, effects severely limited by time and possible cost. And then there's a black and azure dye here. Not too interesting down here.
Let's see what this does.
Anything else of interest? I suppose technically I'm looting from the dead here. Mostly just interested in information that we might find. So the only thing of interest here appears to be this Darylin Knightley document. I guess that's a more an investigation of the body. What's it called? An autopsy. This note is hastily written on parchment that stinks of rotting flesh and lilacs. Deceased Darylin Knightley, human male, medium build, brown hair, hazel eyes, 3 and 30 years. Cause of death, untreated infection. Widow claims the deceased cut himself while chopping wood. Reported symptoms of high fever, nausea, and diarrhea. Placement and angle of wound in upper right thigh corroborates this, as does the pustulence. Burial. Widow unable to afford burial. Ulkov refused to make a coffin without payment up front. Will oil and bind the body to slow decomposition. Alright, so... not a lot of interest down here, except the jar, which would have been good to find before we fought him. Not that we needed it, but... that's it for the lower city. I think with that, we've seen literally everything there is to see. I don't know if we've done everything there is to do. We still have to... you know what? It might be time to check this out and see if my hunch about this is correct. We never did any... wow. We never did anything with this Water Queen's house. Not sure what that was about. They were all mourning the loss of one of their own. And obviously we can't get to the docks without, like, fighting the cash guard. But it seems like largely we've seen everything there is to see in the lower city, so the last thing to do is head up to the gate and head into the upper city. What's happening here? Astarion is still hiding? Let's stop hiding. I think we will go check out this doorway and just confirm our guess or see if that leads somewhere else than what we thought.
Thank you, sir. God bless you for your kindness.
It's the least
These things have stayed interesting.
All this would have gone to waste otherwise.
Let's see. It's, is it over here? Yeah, it's over here. Let's see if we can figure this out. So there was a door back here that we couldn't open that was marked with weird symbols. The cellar door. Yeah. I think it was lockpicking impossible. So Tava has Gortash's hand. Let's see what happens if she tries to use the door.
The door with the red script remains locked. It may open only to a password.
Oh, right. Orin sent us a letter with the password, Sicarius. Okay. Now we're in the Ballast Crypt. 2 updates available here. We spoke the passphrase to enter Candlehallow's tombstones. We should explore within to find the Ball cult. We spoke the correct passphrase and can approach the murder tribunal. All right. I'm not sure whether we're going to face enemies here or what. There's a parchment. Let's check this out.
Here goes nothing.
Flaming fists this way.
Got a metal shield there. And a big chasm out here. Or is this navigable? It is navigable.
A trap.
Okay.
Doesn't like visitors.
That was a close one. Almost stumbled into that. Let's have Astarion disarm it. Okay.
Come on, let's go.
Let's creep forward a little bit with Karlach, our perception whiz. So they sent the flaming fist this way, I guess to kill them? Got a rusty longsword over here. There's an elegant chest.
No one stopped me yet.
Let's take a look at this, I guess. A fire ember, a laculite, and some gold.
Wanna dance? Honk honk.
Guess we can creep through here. Not seeing any enemies at the moment. I can hear something, though. All right. This is the Tribunal antechamber, so I'm not sure we want to be here. Not yet. I'm not quite ready for this. Any other traps? These skulls on the wall look suspicious. So, this skull is surrounded with this bloody imprint. This skull has nothing. This is an ancient skull. And then another skull.
Can't give up now.
Not sure what to make of all this. Nothing in here but bones and a dagger. Some simple toxin. Basic poison. I should really be... We're getting near the end of the game. I should really be using up all those resources that I've been hoarding. I guess it comes down to whether I have something better to use his, bonus action on rather than applying a toxin. Alright, well, I mean... Okay, so now I'm confused about the door down behind the silent guy. We're not quite ready for this yet. So instead, we're going to travel to the up... Oh, I cannot leave at the moment. All right. I guess it's time to head to the upper city and see what wonders it holds. Let's go over to Baldur's Gate.
What do you mean? What else is down?
Here's hoping those clanking watchers might not be able to afford a room, let alone anything else.
Stay away from the gate.
Maybe there's a reason for that.
The brain, it's here. Stay away from the gate.
The line's not moving.
We can see there's some fist here. So wait, are we not allowed to go to the upper city? Is that what's going on? Let's check in with the fists.
If you go any further, the brain will dominate us. We are not ready.
We should heed the Emperor's warning. Passing the gate could be the death of us.
Okay. It seems the game is telling us we're not there yet, so maybe it is time to head down to the Murder Tribunal. So we know about the Candle Hallow route. That leads directly to the Tribunal. I suppose then our next best bet is to try this other pathway, right? Maybe it is time to face Orin. Okay. I mean, I don't know what to do about this door here. I can't see a way through it. We're not getting anything out of Bereki at all. So let's have Tava approach this door and see where this leads.
A rush of ancient whispers fills your mind as you approach the door. It is rife with magic. Old, deathly magic.
A new vessel brimming with blood darkens Baal's door to baptize his deus most holy. Do you have proof of your faith to our Lord?
Oh, maybe we have to meet the Tribunal first? I thought just having Gortash's hand would work. How can I prove myself?
You must bear proof of the Dreadlord's favor, or pay his toll of blood.
Okay. So it's back to the Tribunal then. Yikes, it's another long walk, I think. Okay, apologies guys, I was a little bit confused about the nature of, or the order of things, and how I would have to do them here. Where are we going?
Is the Baldur's mouth cutting it?
I think we're going over here. It's over here behind the graveyard, so actually the gate is closer. Okay, alright, we're almost there. I guess we go meet with the Tribunal and do whatever they tell us to do, right? Yeah, it's right back here. So we'll meet with the Tribunal, we'll present Gortash's hand, and we'll suffer through whatever nonsense they order us to do. Earn their approval, and then gain entry to the Undercity that way. And maybe, I think in the Undercity we'll meet Orin? I'm guessing? So we're getting to the end of the game here, I guess. I thought there was a whole upper city, another like half an act to go, but it seems like we're basically done.
Are the gods truly this petty?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Shadow Bay. You're gonna be dealing with that for a while. Pretty much forever. But hey, your parents are free and alive, so that's good, right? Okie doke. Into the Tribunal antechamber we go. Let's see what's about to happen. Okay, right off the bat, we can see 3 knights. 3 death knights. That which guards, that which lurks, and that which watches. This may be a puzzle, I'm not sure. Let's take a quick look at these guys, though. 162 hit points. Very high strength and constitution, as well as decent charisma and wisdom. They're low on dexterity and intelligence. Martial Undead, an undying magnetism, grants the Death Knight and nearby undead advantage against being turned. Soul Oath. This creature has sworn a soul oath to protect its Dark Master. Should that master die, this creature will also succumb to death. Extra attack, magic resistance, parry. Reduce damage by 1d8 plus 0. And riposte. When you miss with a melee attack. Okay. I've never understood the whole target thing on Uncanny Dodge. Use your lightning quick reflexes to protect yourself. When an attack hits you, you only take half the usual damage. I don't quite understand how that works. I've never really gotten that throughout the playthrough. Anyway, so that's that which lurks. That which guards has similar stuff. Additional spell slot, dazzling smite. So this guy is a paladin. Probably want to do something there. Weapon attacks deal additional 4 to 32 necrotic. Foes have disadvantage on saving throws to resist your spells or actions. All right, so I think this guy's more of a target than that guy. And then that which watches has those same benefits plus... Yeah, I think these two are fighters and this one's the paladin.
Present me well from gifts thine own, or I shall rend thy flesh from bone.
Okay. I killed to be here, and took the victim's hand as proof.
A grasping hand, an offering vile. Enter now the Dread Lord's trial.
Okay, so we've bypassed them. We don't have to fight them directly. I guess we're making our way into the Tribunal here. There's some vases over here, but I doubt there's anything of value. Let's have Tava lead the way, and let's step inside and see what awaits. Okay, so we've entered the Murder Tribunal. Who's on the throne here? We've got Echo of Sendai, Echo of Amalison, and Echo of Ilisera. Okay, alright. Let's see. Echo of Sendai, a level 11 ghost. Balespawn essence. When Sendai's ghost dies, Sarevok will have his armor class increased by 6. Sarevok? Sarevok we've heard of. Sarevok was the Balspawn from 100 years ago, the one that Jaheira fought. So killing this ghost increases his armor class. Let's see. It's resistant to physical, resistant to acid, thunder, fire, lightning, and cold. Immune to poison and necrotic. So radiant and psychic, I think that leaves. It's ethereal, incorporeal, can't be shoved or thrown. Looks like it's a sorcerer with sunlight sensitivity. That's interesting. I wonder if we could cast sunlight before the fight begins. Or, what is that spell? Daylight. Yeah. Echo of Amalison. When Amalison's ghost dies, Sarevok's attacks will heal him for 2 to 24 hit points. Alright, so apparently we're going to have a good chance. There's a good chance we're going to be fighting Sarevok here. We need to kill him while leaving these ghosts alive, perhaps. And then when Ilisera's ghost dies, Sarevok will be permanently hastened and will be unaffected by paralysis, restraints, or any attempt to reduce his movement speed. Well, I'm glad we did our check there. What else have we got in here? There's an urn there. There's this upper area up here. There's a little bit of a pathway there that we might be able to explore, and then a doorway. All right, well, I think we step forward and embrace the trial. I think we just see what happens here as we speak to these folks.
You gaze upon murder's progeny, child.
His most ill-trusted zealots.
His faithful departed.
Prodigal servants, each returns to do his bidding eternally.
No, this city is not your home. This man's infamy is known to you. and his presence sparks dread in the pit of your stomach. Before you is Sarevok Arnchev, a Baalist who almost brought Baldur's Gate to ruin a century ago. Davella was right. Not just an imitator, but Sarevok himself.
This is the court of the Dread Lord's Tribunal. I am its custodian. Here come those who seek to transcend, aspirants of his most profane order, the would-be unholy assassins of Baal.
What do we ask here? What exactly is an unholy assassin?
A servant to the cause. A master of the craft. They are the executioners of Baal's will, and slaughter in his name.
Then what purpose do you serve, Sarevok?
In times past, I was Baal's Deathbringer, his acolyte. But no more. My lord has a new favorite now. My granddaughter, Orin. The youngest unholy assassin ever to follow in Baal's bloody trail. And his chosen.
Orin's your granddaughter.
My very blood. And by extension, his. Baal has never had a more gifted prodigy. Orin's gifts surpassed even her mother's. Her mother knew this, and she could not bear it. When Orin was but 7 years old, she tried to smother the child as an offering to our Lord. I heard the screams. I ran to help. I feared for the child's life. But the cries were not Orin's. It was her mother's blood that soaked the sheets. Orin had cut off the very hand that tried to end her, and made a plaything of it. And as she toyed with her dead mother's hand, a deep quiver rose up through her throat. The Lord of Murder speaking through the child. "Lay not a finger on this child," he said, "nor let any other, for this child will serve me with unholy ardor. Protect her in my name."
Did you know that your daughter was planning to kill Orin?
I knew of my daughter's ambitions, but not the lengths to which she'd go. She hungered for Baal's favor more than anyone I'd ever known. But her daughter, Orin, hungered even more. My lord made his choice. I abided by his words. But Orin is not the subject of our judgment here today. You wish to become an unholy assassin of Baal. So, approach and be judged.
I mean, we obviously have no problem with killing, but we kill for vengeance, for justice. We don't murder. I think we've avoided any, like, straight up murders in the playthrough. There have been some, like, questionable things we've done. But, what does this judgment involve exactly?
There is no better mirror in which to see the true nature of a killer than her victim. You took their hands from them. Now, I will clutch one of their souls from the abyss that they may show Baal who you are.
Okay, so we killed Gortash because he was a villain, because he was evil, because he deserved it. I have no fear of being judged a murderer from that. But then again, I have no hope of being judged a murderer from that. But his is the only hand we have, so... We could go for the fight, or we could just hand over the hand and see what happens. The only reason I hesitate here is because of Halsin. Orin took Halsin hostage, and if we don't do as she says and best her in a fair combat, there's a good chance that he gets his throat slit. So I think Tava will kind of roll her eyes internally and state to Sarevok, I'm ready to be judged.
Let us begin. Spirit of the slaughtered, return to us. Show us the truth of this murderer's intent, and let us judge her for her bloody service.
His will be done.
You took this spirit's life, and thus its voice. So, speak for it. How was this pitiable creature slain?
Interesting. Yeah, if we say in combat honorably, that's not a murder, I don't think. But I don't know if we can lie here. With a smile on my face and pleasure in my heart? I don't know about that. Wasn't slowly and painfully. I mean, we went to his home, we were furious at him. It was vengeance, mostly. It was mostly vengeance for what he did to Karlach, for what he was attempting to do to the city. So, I suppose the most reasonable answer she can offer here is first I ended its sorry existence, then I cut the hand from its corpse.
Reverence.
Zeal.
Long may he reign.
Your offering pleases Lord Baal. Your words delight him. You slaughter well, aspirant. You are deemed worthy. Enter the Dreadlord's abattoir and submit to his will.
Okay, well, looks like we're avoiding combat with Sarevok here for now. And we're going to enter the abattoir and submit to his will. I don't know what's going on here. I'm winging it here. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what I'm doing. I think there was a part of her that probably would have enjoyed combat against him. There's a part of me that would have enjoyed combat against him, that's for sure. But I'm kind of going by feel here. There's only so far that Tava will go in pursuit of saving Halsin's life, right? She won't genuinely dedicate herself to the god of murder. That's never going to happen. But she's trying to finesse the line between the letter of the agreement with Orin to save Halsin and her own internal ethical compass. So it's a very challenging roleplay exercise here. Anyway, guys, we're going to take a break here. When we come back next time, I guess we're proceeding towards the end of the game. We're going to finish this tribunal. We'll gain entrance to the Undercity. We'll meet and deal with Orin and rescue Halsin. And then with all 3 Netherstones under our control, we'll be figuring out how to reclaim the Crown of Karsus and destroy the Elder Brain. So yeah, we're getting close here. I'm getting chills. I'm getting tingles. That's going to be it for this time, though, so thanks as always for watching. Appreciate you guys. Really love that this has been a long series, and you guys have stuck with me through the whole thing, so big ups to you. Hope you guys are looking forward to the next one, and hope you enjoyed this episode. We'll see you next time. Take care.